Oh, we are here with the subreddit NBA drafts mock draft that the community did. The guy, his Reddit is I'll put it on the screen right now. It's like Costas with some other stuff. I hit him up when he was doing a poll, and pretty much it was a poll for the lottery of like what players should be picked. And I hit him up. I was like, "Hey, when you finish this, can you give me the top three results for each player?" And I'm gonna make it into a little mock draft video. So this is it. This was done with the help of everyone in this subreddit's community, and let's talk. Let's talk about all the picks I made. Really cool graphics for it. So let's hop in. With the first pick in the NBA draft, and chosen by the subreddit with 776 votes, Anthony Edwards will be the first pick. There was a 1,172 people who voted, with LaMelo Ball coming in second and James Wiseman coming in third. And Anthony Edwards took the cake by a long one. So if we want to talk about him, he is a powerful guard with elite length and explosiveness, tough to contain, especially in transition. He's a strong first step and a bouncy off 1 or 2 feet in space. He embraces contact in the paint. He's a 3-level scorer who can function on or off the ball, capable shooter with his feet set, but the most intriguing about him is when he has the ball in his hands. He made 42 pull-up jumpers in 32 games, regularly elevating over the top of the defenders with ease. He can smash a pull-up three in the defender if he goes under and rise up in a mid-range spot, or uses strength and explosiveness to force his way to the rim. Obviously, he needs to still learn how to play both ends. His decision-making is in progress. Tends to settle for contested jumpers rather than use his physical profile to get there. And he's a streaky shooter with shooting just below 30% on 237 attempts at Georgia, and he's an undisciplined defender. But he's the perfect fit to fit next to D'Angelo Russell. I butchered that. D'Angelo Russell and Karl Anthony Towns, because he's not going to be forced to be the top level scorer. They'll let him just shoot high efficiency shots, and he'll be able to learn. Just hopefully he doesn't learn how to be as bad as defenders as they are, even though Karl Anthony Towns has gotten better. It's very unlikely that the Golden State Warriors keep the second pick, as New York Knicks are most likely to trade for it. But 1,119 people voted, and out of those, 593 votes went to James Wiseman. So, over LaMelo Ball and Denny Avita as the two other leading voters, polls, whatever they are, you guys chose James Wiseman, which I agree, because they've ran a center through community, and committee, and it hasn't really worked. Well, it has worked. They won championships, but wouldn't it be cool to have Wiseman, Pascal, Wiggins, Thompson, and Steph all on the court? Could be interesting, but obviously I feel like Wiseman could eventually slide down even farther than we think. But we're going to see the Knicks probably trade up, if I'm going to be honest. So, with 1,266 votes on the third one, LaMelo Ball got 807 of those votes, with Denny Avita coming in a second with 180 and Onyeka Okongwu with 96. So everyone agrees Charlotte Hornets. LaMelo Ball is going to sell tickets. LaMelo Ball is going to bring a bunch of national games to Charlotte, or whenever Charlotte plays, they're going to be on national TV. And he's potential to be a leader and doing the shit that he wants to do and showing that he can be the man. So really, I think he's the best prospect for them to get. With the fourth pick in the NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls had 1,340 votes, and out of those, 860 votes went to Denny Avita, 170 to Killian Hayes, and 145 to Obi Toppin. So, Denny Avita, he's the man. I've been calling him the Israeli Hedo Turkoglu. I really think he could be the next coming of Hedo Turkoglu, and who's a better defender. Really deserve of being a top 5 pick. Really deserving of being a top 3 pick, in my opinion. Surprisingly, the Cleveland Cavaliers only had 412 votes, and 133 of those votes went to Isaac Okoro. Obi Toppin got 101, and Onyeka Okongwu got 98. I was actually surprised, because I personally thought Obi Toppin would be going there, because, I thought you guys were going to try to get rid of Kevin Love, but it looks like you guys want Isaac Okoro to get that defense down next to Sexton and Garland. I understand that. The Atlanta Hawks got 1,069 votes. 289 of those votes went to Tyrese Haliburton. 250 of those votes went to Devin VASSELL. 186 went to Onyeka Okongwu. Personally, I want Onyeka Okongwu to go there, because I just think that then they can make Clint Capella expendable for like more assets. That's my opinion. But Devin Vassell's also another great fit for them. But I saw a lot of people argue really valid points on why they need Tyrese Haliburton to be another ball handler when Trey is on the floor or isn't on the floor, so they can do off ball. It's just Haliburton being on this team makes a lot of sense. So for me, I found out about this guy through betting. Like earlier last year in 2019, he was playing, and I bet it on and I won money, and I was like, oh, who's this guy? That's how I found out about Killian Hayes. But the Detroit Pistons only had 512 votes. 344 of those votes went to Killian Hayes, and the second was 68 votes to Obi Toppin and 47 votes to Onyeka Okongwu. So everybody wants Killian Hayes there. He is, in my opinion, like not Tony Parker, but like combination of Michael Conley with some Tony Parker. I think he could be a really good guy. What I love about this cat is that the fact that he is the son of a basketball player growing up around Euro basketball his whole life, something that Kobe Bryant had. So he knows the game fundamentally and intangibles wise. So I think he's a very interesting prospect to see on the come up. So with the 8th pick in the NBA draft, the New York Knicks only got 890 votes. 271 votes went to Devin Vassell. 221 votes went to the Brooklyn kid himself, Cole Anthony. And 205 of those votes went to Obi Toppin. Devin Vassell's the right choice. Kevin Knox is a failure. I really don't know if you guys have any other like wings or guards. Devin Vassell is like a more athletic Klay Thompson is what they're calling him. And he's a good fit there. If he's fallen down that far, I would take him. I wouldn't let him slide any farther than that, though. So that's just my humble opinion. Now, the Washington Wizards got 993 votes, even more than the New York Knicks, which surprised me. Surprised me how like some teams got more votes than others. Though with 530 votes, they went Onyeka Okongwu, which surprised me because we have Thomas Bryant and Mo Wagner. So, either way, 530 votes went there to Onyeka. 256 went to Obi Toppin, and 71 went to Cole Anthony. Honestly, if Tyrese Haliburton's still here, I think the Wizards would choose him over all these guys. But Onyeka Okongwu, I could take it. He's probably the best center in this class, excluding Wiseman. The man out of Dayton. The Phoenix Suns with 412 votes only. 164 votes went to the man out of Dayton, Obi Toppin. 70 votes went to Cole Anthony, and 65 went to Tyrese Maxey. I thought more people were going to push the point guard, but you guys really want that power forward there, Obi Toppin, to do the stuff that you guys thought Dragan Bender was going to do. I think this is going to be a good fit. Interesting. Obi Toppin, he's a big boy. He's really slow. He's not going to give you much defense at all. With the 11th pick, the San Antonio Spurs had 816 votes, with 264 votes going to Patrick Williams out of FSU, and 214 going to Aaron Nesmith, and 137 votes going to Saddiq Bey out of Villanova. Almost said Vanderbilt. Villanova. Patrick Williams. These guys are... So Aaron Nesmith and Saddiq Bey are similar, like 3-point and defensive guys, even though Saddiq Bey is a better defender. Patrick Williams has the highest potential because of his physical profile and athleticism and explosiveness. I see him as a combination of like Jeremy Grant and Robert Covington. He can be an insane defender with the possibility of like developing into a really good offensive player. With the 12th pick, the Sacramento Kings got 1,051 votes. 326 of those votes went to Aaron Nesmith. 179 of those votes went to Precious Achiuwa. And 165 to Tyrese Maxey. Yeah, you guys really don't need Precious. You guys need shooting. Aaron Nesmith being the best shooter available at 12. That's a really safe pick. You know where you're going to get. You're going to get a 40% career shooter with the possibility of him becoming one of the best or defensive players in this draft. I mean, obviously he's not there yet, but he has the physical profile to be a really exceptional defender. So it's interesting to see what they'll be doing with him, in my opinion. But, you know, you never know what's going to happen. It's the final countdown. The New Orleans Pelicans with 975 votes. 284 votes went to Cole Anthony. 237 went to Saddiq Bey. And 222 votes went to Tyrese Maxey. I think Saddiq Bey is the better guy because he gives you a defensive guy in case you want to get rid of one of your players, and you have Lonzo Ball and Jrue Holiday. So why would you want Cole Anthony? But hey, subreddit NBA draft loves them some Cole Anthony. I think it's all high school hype in my opinion, because I don't think Cole Anthony is fake. I don't even think Cole Anthony deserves to go in the lottery. Maybe he barely deserves to go in the first round. I think he's gonna kind of be a bum, but no. It's going to be Cole Anthony, looks like, from what the Reddit says. With the 14th pick, 850 votes, 208 of those votes went to ALEKSEJ POKUSEVSKI, and 202 went to Tyrese Maxey, and 169 to Saddiq Bey. Saddiq Bey does seem like a guy that the Celtics would love. Just his tweener, he can do everything. Just he seems like a guy the Celtics would love. But if any team could get POKUSEVSKI to be what they want him to be, probably be the Boston Celtics. It probably would be the Boston Celtics. He's like 7'2" now. He caught in one of my videos. He's going to be insane in my opinion. But yeah, that was the video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this. Down below, I left like the full mock draft that he attached. So check that out. I hope you guys do have a great day, because I know I will. Till next, you guys. Peace out.